Trial number 3, the cooler drawn the inside. It's for the trotters, Biscotti 2. Cargery 3. 4 is Kai Valley Tin Man. 5 is Sky Flyer. 6 Aldebaran Eve. 7 Adora Ziva. And number 8 Glenferrie Bell. High quality trotters. These trotting gaits continue to improve their breed. And away they go. The first to gallop was Kai Valley Tin Man. It's galloping away. And also galloping out wide was Sky Flyer. Got down pretty quickly. Showing good speed was Biscotti. And Biscotti's going to stroll to the lead. Cargery's gone for a gallop. And Cargery's out the back there as well. So a few of them have been a bit tardy away here from the start. Obviously, a lot of windy conditions too might be upsetting some of these horses, and Biscotti has worked to the lead. From in second spot, the cooler. 10 metres away, third, Glenferrie Bell. Around them goes Sky Fly to fourth after that little bubble at the start from Adora Ziva. About 15 to 20 metres away to Kai Valley Tin Man. Followed up by Aldebaran Eve. And there's one even further back than Aldebaran Eve, and that was Cargery at the tail of the field. Past the 1600. And the lead time was 49.3. And the front runner is Biscotti. Big strong type too. He's out in front. He leads by 4 or 5 metres. Sky Flyer has been able to move up into second spot. Drops in on the back of Biscotti. In third placing was the cooler. Fourth came Glenferrie Bell. Tracked up in turn by Adora Ziva, fifth. 10 metres away to Kai Valley Tin Man. Then Aldebaran Eve. And the long gap then out the tail was Cargery after that bad mistake. 31.8 the first quarter, lead time 49.3. They come into the straight, and Biscotti hasn't done anything wrong at this point of time. He goes past the winning post with a lap to go. And Biscotti out in front. Second spot was Sky Flyer. Third was the cooler. And in fourth placing was Glenferrie Bell from Adora Ziva. Another galloper there, making another error once again, was Kai Valley Tin Man. He's made a couple of errors pretty much at the same spot. Going past the 800 in third last spot now was Aldebaran Eve. Second last was Kai Valley Tin Man. And Cargery's gone for another gallop at the rear. 31.9 was the second quarter. 63.7 was the half. And the leader is Biscotti. The one to beat at the moment. Sky Flyer's travelled okay on his back. Then in third placing was the cooler from Glenferrie Bell, and they've broken clear. Adora Ziva did a bubble there and it's lost ground dramatically, being passed by Aldebaran Eve, and also back with it Kai Valley Tin Man, and forget about Cargery. 30.7 the third quarter, and coming to the turn, we'll see if he's got any dash here. Biscotti leads the way. Up on the outside was the cooler, who tries to get on level terms with it. Sky Fly the inside, but Biscotti, he seems like he can stay all day. He's a big, strong boy, and Biscotti comes away and scores. Second placing, about 5 metres away, almost a dead heat. The cooler maybe a nostril ahead of Sky Flyer. In fourth placing was Glenferrie Bell. Then making some ground there just in behind him was Aldebaran Eve. Not a bad effort, Aldebaran Eve. It did make up some pretty good ground from well back. Then well back in the field, long intervals into the three stragglers. Cargery made plenty of errors. Back with it was Adora Ziva, who struggled from the 500. And the other one was Kai Valley Tin Man, who made a couple of gallops as well. They're all at the back. Last quarter, 29.5 and a mile rate of 24.6. Gross time was 2:53.4. 2:53.4 the gross. The mile rate of 24.6. 24.6 was the mile rate. Numbers are 2, 1, 5, 8 and 6. 2, 1, 5, 8 and 6. 31.8 the first quarter. 31.9 the second. 30.7 the third quarter, and 29.5 was the final quarter. Gross time 2:53.4. Mile rate 2:46. Last mile in 2:4.1, and the last half in 60.3. 60.3 last half. 5.5 metres by a half head. 5.5 metres by a half head. 5.5 metres by a half head. 2, 1, 5, 8 and 6. 2, 1, 5, 8 and 6. 5.5 by a half head with the margins. Gross 253.4. Mile rate 24.6. Last mile in 24.1. Last half 60.3. And those quarters lead time was 49.3. 49.3 was the lead time. And they went 31.8, 31.9, 30.7 and 29.5. Trial number 3.